everybody, so guess what? It's KEAVOICE. Yes, no makeup, no hair, no filter, just me. And I wanted to record this video because I believe that it's important that I do this. Like, I'm challenging myself to be different. I'm challenging myself to be who I am and all of who I am and not add anything to that. Sometimes it can be really hard for me to do that because I'm used to having to put filters on me or put, you know, makeup on me, wigs. Yeah, I love doing that. Wigs, I love wigs. I don't really deal with my own hair. I don't really deal with my own skin bare. I don't deal with, you know, I don't do those things because growing up, I experienced being picked on, you know, a lot about, not really, it wasn't really a hair thing. Sometimes it was because, you know, I had natural hair and my mom, she didn't care for us to get perms early. So, you know, we had natural hair. It was long, but it was also shrinky. Like, it was also like this. So people talked about that, and so it was like, your hair is snappy, your hair is not good like ours. And I'm like, yeah, your hair is permed. But I didn't say those things. I didn't say those things, excuse me. But you know, like, I did go through those things in school, and I also went through the stage of being called big nose. Like, people call me, your nose big, this is that. And you know, some people just don't know that that really do hurt people's feelings. Like, when you talk about features on their body that may be different from yours, you know. And so that did hurt me. Like, when people talked about my nose, like, I hated that. And I know a lot of you who know me, I share that a lot. I share that a lot because I'm literally getting to the place in life where I can really just verbally say it. Like, that really hurt my feelings. I was reading and studying today this scripture in the Bible. Everybody knows this scripture. When we compare to our image or our appearance, we say God fearfully and wonderfully made us. And I actually found this scripture, and it's in the book of Psalms 139. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. And so David was talking to God about how, you know, I'm praising you. I worship you. I give you the praise. I give you the honor because you fearfully and you wonderfully made me. Like, you made me fearfully and wonderfully. And I, you know, like, sometimes we're like, why didn't he just say, you beautifully made me. You made me beautifully. You made me this. You made me that. And you know what? I'm like, okay, let me just look these scriptures up. Not scripture, but let me look up these words and see what these words actually mean so that I can get a full meaning of what God was saying or what David was saying about how God created us or whatever, how God made us. And so I went and looked up the word fearfully, and it means extremely, extraordinarily. It means uncommonly, incredibly. And when I look up extraordinary, it means very unusual or remarkable. It means, and the synonyms for extraordinary is astonishing, stunning, incredible, unbelievable, phenomenal. And as I'm looking up these words, I'm like, dang, these are some big, beautiful words. These are some fantastic words. I love these words. God, this is the way you made me. You made me phenomenal. You made me stunning, extraordinary. You made me uncommon. You made me different. And so I'm like, okay, where's beautiful? Where's beautiful? I'm looking for beautiful. Why don't I see beautiful? And so I continued to look up the words, and then as I was looking the words up, let me go back and look. There were other words that I saw. There was a word that say acclaimed and important, prominent. And I'm like, man, these are some great words. Influential, remarkable, and I'm like, unmistakable. So I'm like, God, dang, you didn't make a mistake. Like, I don't have mistakes on my face. Like, this is not a mistake. Having a big nose is not a mistake. No, being a brown skinned girl is not a mistake. having these lips that I have is not a mistake. Having these cheeks that I have, it's not a mistake. And even the hair on my head, it's not a mistake. And I'm like, where is beautiful? I'm still like, where is the word beautiful? I'm looking for beautiful. And you know, I had to like allow the words before I even saw that word. I'm like, okay, God, I'm just gonna receive the phenomenal. I'm gonna receive the remarkable word. I'm gonna receive the acclaimed, recognized word. I'm gonna receive all of those words. And as I began to receive those words, I kept looking, and I kept going into the depths of what the meaning of those words were. And then there I saw beautiful. Like that was like one of the ones that was like at the bottom. Like, maybe beautiful isn't always the best. Like, beautiful doesn't mean that's terrific. That doesn't mean a 10. That doesn't mean that's like at the highest point. And this, I believe that's what God was trying to show me, that all of these great words that I described you as is better and greater than that word beautiful. Not saying that I'm not beautiful. I'm not saying that, you know. But what I'm saying is that remarkable is greater than beautiful. Acclaimed is greater than beautiful. Prominent is greater than beautiful. Extraordinary is greater than beautiful. Phenomenal is greater than beautiful. Like, uncommon is greater than beautiful. And I'm learning, like, beauty is small. Like, that's really, really small. Like, that's really small. And I'm learning, like, that's small to me. Like, now I'm starting to see, you know, I'm learning. Not saying I just grasped it, but I'm learning daily, like, that is a small word. Like, beauty is like a thread to all the big cloth in the quilt. Beauty is a single thread, like a small piece of thread. And that's what I'm learning. Like, I'm beautiful. I am beautiful. Yeah, I'm beautiful. I'm also phenomenal. I'm also extravagant. I'm also extraordinary. I'm also uncommon. I'm different. I'm also prominent. I'm also remarkable. Like, there's no mistake with me, you know, like, there's no mistake. So I'm learning these things because y'all don't understand. Like, I had to really do some digging and some searching, even in my heart. Like, God's like, Kia, I need you to break some barriers. And it's not always easy breaking barriers, especially in yourself. Like, you can help other people all day long, and that's the type of person I am. I love to help people. I love to help people figure out what's going on. Like, how can I help you get through your day? How can I help you find yourself? But when it came down to me, it was a little challenging, because it's like, dang, I really got issues that I did not deal with. And to be real, I was afraid to deal with them, because then I know that I would have to really expose myself and put myself on the front line of showing everybody who I really am. And so I'm really starting to accept the fact that, you know what, maybe the beauty that I was searching for was just it's just small. I was searching for this beauty when that was like really little. Like, that really didn't matter. You know, like, beauty, it matters, but it doesn't, because all these other wonderful things about myself is even more greater. And so I'm like, okay, I'm beautiful, right? But guess what? I'm also phenomenal. I'm also prominent. Like, I'm also eye-catching. Like, when people see me, like, yeah, I see you. And so beautiful doesn't always mean eye-catching, you know what I'm saying? So, like, eye-catching means, like, dang, you're different. Like, oh, you make me want to pay attention to you. You have good vibes. I want to be around you. You have a good spirit. And then there comes beauty. You're beautiful. Yeah, like, that's really at the bottom. So I'm just learning. I'm learning a lot, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I'm not saying that being beautiful is least important. Like, your beauty is not, no, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it doesn't matter. But I am saying that it's not as important as we try to make it. We try to make it, like, beautiful. Like, oh, if you're not this, then you don't matter. Beautiful, it doesn't even have that much weight to it. Like, that word isn't even that much of a great word. If anybody understand what I'm saying, like that's not even, that word is not even all that great. We try to make beautiful as like, oh, that's just so beautiful. It's not even that great. Like that word is not even that great. But however, being wonderfully made in God's image, being fearfully, meaning God made sure that he made no mistake when he made you. Like that is a great word. Fearfully, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and beauty comes along with it. So I'm not really so focused on like beauty, because when I focus on me being beautiful or me being a certain way, I kind of put myself on a scale, on a measurement tape of the world. Like this is beauty, this is not. And so when I look at beauty, I'm like, okay, well, I have to be the way they say beautiful is, and if I'm not that way, then I'm not considered beautiful. And so I think the most easiest way to handle that is just by not always looking for, or not putting yourself on the beautiful scale of the world. Like recognizing that you are beautiful, but you're also phenomenal. You're also remarkable. You're also a person who cannot be forgotten about. Like, you are a well-known person. You're also important. You're also significant, you know. Like, people don't really hype up those words. Like, man, you're so well-known. Man, you're prominent. Man, like, dang. You're such a extraordinary person. You're such a revolutionary. That is beautiful, you know. And that's what I wanted to talk about. I just want you guys to understand that recognizing who you are in God is completely different from the way you recognize who you are in this world. Like, it's different. And it's very challenging because it really strips you away from who you pretended to be all this time. Like, it strips you away from that. And then it also kind of, who you used to be or who you pretended to be, when you stop being that pretending person, that fake person that you was trying to act like you were, it kind of also, like, it push away the counterfeit people, because they can accept you being fake, but can they accept you being real? And that's even for men. Like, can they accept you being this way? Like, I can accept you with the makeup. I can accept you with the hair. I can accept you with the jewelry or all of these different things, but can they accept you like this? And when you stand boldly like this, bare yourself, who you are, then that's when people begin to reject you and shed away from you, because they rather you pretend to be someone you're not. They rather you be this person. I don't want to say beautiful person, because that doesn't necessarily mean you're beautiful, but they rather you be this person who dresses up over the filters. I mean, over the unedited part of you. They rather you be that person, because then they can connect to the fake that's in you. But when you start being real and deleting that fake and allowing that fake to leave you, that's when that's when they're gonna leave. That's when they're not gonna be around you. They're not gonna want to talk to you when you start being who you are. When you start really being who you are, they're not gonna want to talk to you. So, my baby, yeah. So I just want to encourage you guys to just be yourself, and don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to stay who you are. Zoltan, turn it down, please. Thank you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Like, let this be a season where you say, you know what? I'm going to be Kia. I'm going to be me. And if you can't accept that, then, I mean, hey, it's on you. But I'm not going to put myself in an uncomfortable position to please you when I'm really not being myself, you know? So, that's what I wanted to share. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day and an extravagant day, such as yourself. And I hope you be blessed and stay safe and encouraged. Do your best, try your best, always be who you are. Bye-bye.